especially by age 30. So the fewer people saw them, the better. This wasn't entirely due to negligence. Tooth decay was rampant thanks to diets heavy in bread, porridge and mead, and lacking in toothbrushes, dental floss, or literally any kind of fluoride. Sugar wasn't widely consumed yet in most of Europe, but even basic starches broke down into tooth-tarnishing misery. Also, dental surgery at the time was essentially an exorcism with pliers. Despite this, a healthy smile was quietly admired, just not loudly celebrated. White, even teeth were rare, and seen as a mark of youth and fortune, and perhaps a miracle. But people weren't going around flashing big, toothy grins like medieval toothpaste commercials. In fact, a demure, closed-lip smile was far more fashionable. Think I might be contemplating a sonnet rather than I'm thrilled to be here. Some women even used powders made of sage, salt or ground-up coral to try and clean or whiten their teeth. These methods were mildly effective and mostly abrasive. Imagine brushing with sand and hoping for the best. But overall, teeth were tolerated, not flaunted. Medieval art, for instance, almost never depicts open-mouthed smiles. Even saints and angels usually keep their mouths politely closed, as if they too were quietly aware of the risks of showing molars. Men weren't immune either. A knight might win the heart of a lady with his bravery and chiseled jawline, but no ballad ever included the line, "His bicuspids gleamed like ivory." There's a reason troubadours sang about eyes, hair and hands, not breath and bite alignment. When it came to medieval beauty standards for men, the expectations were oddly specific. You didn't need to be chiseled like a Greek statue, but you also couldn't look like you'd just fallen off a hay cart. The sweet spot was somewhere between ready to joust and could write a poem about jousting without actually doing it. The ideal man was tall, lean, broad-shouldered, and, very importantly, nobly unbothered. Not overly muscular, that suggested labour, but not soft either. That suggested laziness or too much mead. You wanted to look like you could swing a sword, but only if the squire was busy. A defined jawline, high cheekbones, and a straight nose were all considered attractive. Think, prince in an illuminated manuscript, rather than village strongman. A well-groomed beard or a smooth, clean-shaven face was acceptable, depending on the region and era. But either way, it needed to look intentional, not like you'd been lost in the woods for a week. Hair was typically shoulder-length and styled, especially for nobles.